2 people, 1 week, camping, kayaking and hiking trip. Can I pack for it? This is my BioLite rocket stove with the kettle pot. Always get the kettle pot. Boils 2 litres of water in about 5 to 10 minutes. Using twigs, I always take fire starting stuff and other stuff in depth. Generally speaking, I'll find it where I am. I'm into boiling the bag. I'm bringing that just in case Kitty wants something. This is my camp set and cutlery. This is a brand new set I got for Kitty. You can tell it's brand new. But me being me, I already got fire starting stuff in and a micro towel. Away with her cutlery. You may not have seen me use this wonderful Apoca Box wok. Might use it again. Always take an oven glove. And a couple of Apoca Box work surfaces. And 2 plastic tumblers for wine. Last but not least is something you've also seen in a video of mine in the past. What is that? The Apoca Box Spice Set. Lifestyle Mission 12 for water purification and some backup tabs. 1, not 2, but 3 first aid kits. And some afterbite for Kitty. It's not overkill. There will actually be a first aid kit in addition to this in the car, but I'm taking the extra 2 for 2 reasons. 1, I want one with me at all times, so one will be for hiking and the kayaking, and the other one will just stay in the tents. It's important you actually can grab your first aid kits as soon as you need them, rather than spending 5 to 10 minutes trying to find them. In addition to the large Burns first aid kit I have for the house, which is staying in the house, taking this with me, you never know, might burn yourself, and it's a nice idea to be able to treat it. Even a bad case of sunburn can be made a lot better with something like this in your kit. Now, obviously, I'm driving to the campsite. You've seen me many times hiking or kayaking to my campsites, in which case I take much less gear. Now, in health, prevention is better than cure, so I'm bringing some of these. These are, in fact, ear protectors. Although we are having separate tents, there is a risk that I may be accused of snoring, in which case these might save my life from a savage attack from a kitty in the middle of the night. BioLite setup for lights and recharging, so this should be kind of cozy. Every 6 months or so I recharge everything I have anyway. But I'm going on a trip, so I'm going to make sure everything's fully charged before I set off. Oh yeah, something special. I haven't charged this for about a year, and initially it said 100%, it didn't need to be charged. Left it in, and it was in fact slightly discharged, and in about an hour and a half it'll be fully charged. Not 2, but 3 portable fans. This one's also a light. Now, I wouldn't normally take a fan with me hiking or kayaking at all. I just don't see the point to it. However, it's not about me. Kitty's coming. She doesn't come very often, maybe once a year on a camping trip with me. So I want to make sure the food's good. I want to make sure she's as comfortable as she possibly can be sleeping on the ground. And so 3 fans might sound like overkill, but if it's 30 degrees centigrade during the day and getting down to 22, 23 centigrade at night, kind of worst case scenario, should be glad of all 3 fans. Here's old bug juice just in case we get bothered by flies, and of course the natural stuff. I'm finally going to try these out, I think, see how good they are. Got a box hygiene kit, substantially improved. He likes to take a knife with her. I think she's worried about bears to some degree. So it's a beautiful knife that Steve Foco gave her years ago, which she uses all the time when she's hiking and camping. There's also this martini knife, which is substantially heavier. Quite a pleasant knife. So she gets to cheek 2, and she can pick which one. I will just be using my trusty book. Even though I have other knives, I always use this. Playing cards, a solid tab. So we're taking 2 sleeping bags each. One's a fairly light, one very lightweight, and the other one's going to be more substantial, but definitely isn't winter. Now, I lent my medium one to Kitty a while ago so she could sleep on when she went home to see her parents, and it got returned to me without the stuff sack. However, I've been thinking for some time I should switch from these non-waterproof stuff sacks to wet bags. About the same size as its stuff sack, and it's waterproof with a nice carrying handle. Definitely something I will consider going forward doing with all of my bits of kit that don't have waterproof bags. Her and his, sleeping pads, inflatable pillows, silk inner liners, not silk obviously because we're vegan, 2 medium sleeping bags, 2 small sleeping bags, her tent, my tent. Got this, thought I'd try it, wasn't too bad a price. It's a big tarp, we'll see how it works, and if we have rain it might be a great thing to have between the 2 tents. We shall see. This is for cell phones, batteries and various other things. My trusty ferro rod and a trusty bear flare. A selection of Bics. What am I missing? I do have headlamps, I don't like them that much. We'll just take normal flashlights. We'll also take a flashlight radio. I don't think we'll have very good reception, and I don't even think we'll have cell phone reception. So it should be an absolutely fascinating week. I do have videos stocked up for the week, so hopefully you all guys won't miss Huples and Kitty and Wolfie. But if you do, rest assured we're having a great time. It's a pretty remote place we found completely by accident, and you have to go in there by car, and the car journey is quite something. And if you manage to get in by car at that point, you then have a river that you can go up and down that connects to a bunch of lakes. You also have a series of rapids, which we won't be shooting, but you can portage down or cheat and drive the inflatable kayaks down by car and enter a massive, massive lake system. So we should have a great time, weather dependent, and of course, as long as we don't die from eating gone off food. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Toodles. This has been a Sleepy Terrier after walking for an hour in a forest production 2023.